Shalom brothers and sisters, and welcome back to the channel. I am back with another video, but this one is a little bit more serious because with all the famine and all the destructions that is coming up upon the earth, which is set to take place by the enemy, there is something that I mentioned, which is the food shortage, that I would like to come on and just mention very briefly, and just to sort of go over some of the things that you may want to think about adding to your shopping list if you haven't done so already. These kind of things, this food shortage can take place at any time. So my thing is to urge you that you constantly have a list of certain things, and there may be more that's going to pertain more to your household. So the first thing that's come up is if you've got any kind of 5-litre bottles, fill them with tap water and keep them in the house, just in case if you need it for the toilets and things like that to flush the chain. Second thing is batteries. If you've got any torches, regularly check your batteries or stock up on batteries, and also have candles, non-smelling candles, non-scented candles as well, because if there's any form of light or power cut, you can provide some form of light in the house, especially if you've got children to move around. It's good to try and stock up as much of these batteries and torches as possible. Going into food, you may want to think about tinned stuff, things that will last a very long time for the doomsday. Stuff that will, take you into a couple of years, but just keep replenishing it, because unfortunately when we get prophecies, we never know when it's going to hit, and we're just as uncertain as when we put the message out, but we just know it's coming. So food that will last a very long time, and food that you can constantly keep replenishing or use it up before the sell-by date. Just things like tin tuna, tin mackerel, tin salmon, the things that you may want to have, tin corned beef, tin fruit if you into tin fruit. And I don't know, some people don't like food out of a tin, but this is survival mode. So you may even want to go as far as buy maybe some tin vegetables like sweet corns and things, and also maybe boxes of instant mash, so there is some form of potato. Beans is a good essential to have in the home. Just things like that. Another quick thing is having access to flour. If you will be able to make food like bread or some form of bread based food. Flour is very good to have, self-raising and plain flour. That also lasts a very long time. If you've got children, things like stocking up on extra nappies, extra wipes, and for women, any form of feminine bits that may need to be stored in the house, just have extras of those. I would tissue. Now, you probably don't have to go as crazy as some people went with the tissue for the first lockdown. However, slowly building up an extra 24 pack of tissue will be ideal. But really and truly, and noodles, the packet noodles are very good. They're very resourceful. You can make them in the oven. 1 minute, Josh. Sorry about that, just a bit of distraction. Noodles is very good. You can make them in the microwave. At worst case, you can boil the kettle and still cook some noodles. So that's if you don't make it on the stove. So the reason why I've just put a few of that together is to kind of give you an idea of what to expect and just what type of foods to go for, what type of foods that you're going to be looking at and need, just the essentials. Like I said, you will add whatever else that you may think is better, like nuts and raisins, maybe diluted drinks and stuff. However, when you buy, you need to be buying for at least a 6 months period, because the food shortage is not going to be something that lasts like a couple of weeks. We are looking at months. And this is why I'm coming on here to talk to you about the food shortage that is coming up upon the earth. Unfortunately, these kinds of things strikes us because we live too much in sin than we do in any form of righteousness. However, the Lord is such an amazing Lord. He still sends messages to many people to warn his people to prepare and for the storm to come. However, he also wants you to realize that when he sends his messages, that you will start to believe. And this is mainly for more non-believers, that there is a God out there. There is a God, a higher power God out there that is there to protect you truly through and through, with no hidden snags and no hidden agendas. And, you know, I just felt like, you know, I had to put that out there, that when you get these signs, it's not just these prophecies, these messages from myself or any YouTuber, that you take it and not just take the message and think, right, I'll do that, but you understand that there is a God ultimately, and that you also shall seek him and pray, because that is your protection through whatever storm that is to come. Because some of us will prophesy similar things that we've seen, and some of us will have knowledge about different stuff, but we all going to have different forms of information, and none of us will know when. And that's the thing about it. It could be now, it could be a year from now, you know, but prepare, because everything just hits you like a ton of bricks when you're not prepared. So, you know, it's a forewarned is forearmed. However, so I'm hoping I touched upon everything. I just wanted to come back about the food shortage, and I feel like I have. So yeah, this is such a hot day. I'm in my kitchen, and actually I had the oven on. Don't ask me why I filmed in here. I am always sweating in this place. Okay, anyway, I'm the Sparkle Queen. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Stay true in the faith, and any non-believers, please still seek the Lord thy God of Israel, Abraham, and Jacob. All right, peace out. Oh, sorry, I was meant to say Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I said Israel. Anyway, I'm out. Bye. I'm hot.